is empty. The time has come. This is what I've been waiting for, what I'm sure you guys have been waiting for. We actually get to start designing and building the way this tour bus is gonna look. Now you can see I've already got some tape on the ground. This is just a kind of a rough idea of what's gonna happen here. You can see I've got the back lounge. That's gonna be a wall there with a little pocket door coming into the bunkhouse. I don't know if you can see that there. I'm a terrible camera guy, but you can see there's gonna be 4 rows of bunks, 2 on each side. They're gonna be 3 bunks high. That's the way we roll in these tour buses. It's a pretty standard entertainer style tour bus that I'm building because we want to be able to take a lot of people on the road and be comfortable. So, what do I build today? I don't know. I could just go ahead and start putting 2x4s in, which, trust me, I want to do. I want to start framing everything. But I think the best course of action for today is to put strapping along the wall, because I need to build out around these emergency exit windows. I'm not going to be using all these ones, obviously, because there's going to be bunks in the way. However, there are 2 in the front that I'm going to keep functional. I will just build a little removable banister around the window, something that pops off easy but it looks nice, so that we still have emergency exits up here in the front. So there are 2 different ways I can do this. I know that a 2x4 is going to be the right thickness so that my final wall sheeting will be able to pass this. Now, I picked through these 2x4s. I got the straightest ones possible, but they still aren't straight and they're prone to twisting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use plywood, because plywood, the way they put them together, they mix and match the grains so that there's a lot less expansion and contraction. So I'm going to cut strips and I'm going to strap this whole thing with plywood. 3/4 inch plywood. 2 3/4 inch plywoods will make 1.5 inches, which is what a 2x4 is. Okay, so let's just explain what I am doing. As you can see behind me here, I've got some of the first layers of plywood on there. Now remember, I'm going 2 layers because I want it to be the same width as a 2x4, which is 1.5 inches, and that is so that I can pass those. Those don't come out. Those hold the windows in, so I cannot take those out at all. So I have to go around them, which is fine. As you can see, well, this one's open, but let me show you on a closed one. When this is closed, it sticks out from the frame of the bus just under 1.5 inches. So when I'm done with this strapping, my final panel board, which is only going to be 1/4 inch, or whatever I put here, is going to pass in front of this. Now this is a mechanical piece that's attached to the window, and it holds the window in. So I can't take that out without a major operation. So I'm going to leave that, and I'm just going to go over top. Now, you might be wondering what this is for. Well, this is where the bunks are going. So I need to put a piece of bracing in here. This is the top bunk, somewhere around the middle, and this will be the bottom bunk. Now you notice I haven't put a strip across there yet, and I'll tell you why. I want to get air conditioning in there. So my air conditioner comes from behind here. Comes up through the vent. Now I'm going to vent it along here to the edge of my bunk, and then it's going to run behind the wall, and it's going to funnel up through these spaces that I've left. And then I will have inside the bunk, I will have little vents that each individual person can operate to cool off your bunks, because you want to be cool. You don't want to be all sweaty on the road. So that's why I'm doing that. I'm leaving a gap. I'm leaving all of the aluminum foil on there. I'll probably put some foil on the back of my paneling when I put the paneling up. Make sure that everything is basically just like ductwork. And here's another thing, I have to go over top of that, which is unfortunate, but that is the heating for the driver. It comes from the back of the bus, and unfortunately it comes through here. So I'm only going to lose about 2 inches, so I have to raise this first bunk up 2 inches. So over the span of the 3 bunks, I'm going to lose a little bit in each bunk, but it's not that bad. So rather than try and make up on the space, I'm just going to lay a couple of 2x4s flat and go over it with plywood, and that'll start my first bunk. And it won't be a big deal. There'll be a nice piece of trim on the bottom, and it's gonna look great. Now, I've been going through drill bits like crazy. Here's another one stuck in the wall. So I'm gonna break for lunch. I'm gonna go to the hardware store. I'm gonna get a bunch of these things because I got a lot of holes to drill. So yeah, I'm gonna go grab some drill bits, grab some lunch, and I'll see you back here right now. And boom, just like that, we are back. The magic of movies. Got some screws, got some drill bits, ready to rock. Let's do this.
But I still got a country soul. I traded in my cowboy boots and I'm tucking in my shirt. I spend my days pushing paper instead of plowing that black earth. Now I wear a suit and tie instead of them old blue jeans. Bless my soul, Lord, what's become of me? I'm living in the city, the stars don't shine so bright no more. Isn't it a pity I had to put a lock on my front door? I gave up living down a county road for a high-rise studio. I may be a city boy.
You'll see I went through both layers into the stainless steel framing, and I put some supports on it as well, so that this, specifically the top bunk, is very, very beefy. Now you can see we're going to just pass. I hope we're going to pass. It's going to be just a 1/4 inch piece of plywood with carpet on it. That's going to be your wall up against the back. So this is pretty much as wide as this bus is going to be. So I'm going to lose 1.5 inches here and 1.5 inches there, but that's what you got to do. Plus, it needs to be strong. So I'm going to have an angle channel here now on here, which is going to support the 3/4 inch plywood top, which is going to be the bed, or the bed bottom, which the mattress is going to go on. So there you have it. That is the start of a 6 bunk bed. So stay tuned. Next time we'll probably be doing either that side, or who knows what we'll have on the next run. So we'll see you soon. Don't forget to subscribe. There you have it, another episode. Thanks for joining along, and we'll see you on the next one.